back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. Today is another zodiac reading, and we are doing the reading for Leo. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. What messages do you have for Leo, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, something that you've been working on could be coming to fruition very soon. The month of September could be significant. Hermit, yes. The month of September, late August, like Virgo season could be significant for you. King of Cups and Two of Wands. Some of you are planning to go on like some type of retreat or just a vacation to heal your heart, I'm getting. So maybe you just went through a breakup or just a lot of disappointments in life. So yeah, you may be planning. You're like, you know what, the one thing that I can do, I might not be able to control a lot of things that's happening to me right now, but I can do something about it. I can go release some of this energy. I'm gonna book me a trip. Okay, the Sun, King of Wands, Nine of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting like battle fatigue from you guys. Like, I mean, work could just be beating you up. You could be, yeah, I feel like you could be dealing with some depression or anxiety as well. Like, you're like, I need to get out into the sun. I need to go into some warm weather. Seven of Wands. Yeah, like I feel like you've really been jumping over a lot of hurdles. Yeah, Seven and Nine of Wands. So you're just like, I need a break. Everything's been coming at me left and right. Like, as soon as you get over something else, here comes another thing. Yeah, you're just ready to retreat. Leave everything and everybody behind. Yeah, Five of Swords. Like, you're just tired of trying to... I also feel like you're the one that puts out all the fires. Like, not just in your own personal life, but maybe your family or friends really rely on you. And you're just exhausted. Ace of Swords. Yeah, like, I feel like too that you're gonna start putting up more boundaries with people. Like, you know, I know that I'm usually the one that does this, or I'm the one that fixes people's problems, but I'm like done. I can't do anymore. Right here at the Hangman, like, look how like exhausted and done she is, right? Yeah, Seven of Swords. You feel a little used and manipulated as well, because I feel like some people can do things for themselves, but they rather you come in and take care of it. Yeah, I feel like you're just a very, I was gonna say, a very strong person. Queen of Swords, a very strong, like, you have a lot of mental energy. You are very creative with solving problems or coming up with ideas to make things, you know, go the right way. But I feel like you're really tired of that. Let's see here. Let's see, let's clarify. This Hermit is really calling out to me. So let's clarify this Hermit to see if we get any more information. The Eight of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Yeah, like, you want to work more on not just fun, but you want to be around more like-minded people. I feel like you need to change up your social group, and I feel like you're realizing that now because the people that you have around you now are so exhausting. They pull on your energy a lot. And it's like you have nothing left to give, it feels like. And it's like you're not even upset or angry at anybody. I feel like you're beating yourself up more about being this type of person for people. And maybe you've always played that role. You may be the oldest sibling. You may, I feel like you've been really intelligent your whole life. So people always came to you for your mental energy. Three of Swords. Yeah, it's like, but to what end? Like, and the moon is at the bottom of the card of the deck. So it's like you are just emotionally spent. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the moon. Like, you can't juggle any more balls, okay, in the air. And then you have the Four of Wands at the bottom. Like, you're looking for someone that understands you, someone to share, a more of an equal counterpart, it feels like. Or counterparts, I feel like you want social connections as well that are more on your caliber, and that's not a bad thing. I feel like you have felt tied to these people because you felt like you needed to help them, you were obligated to help them. And like I said, this could very well be your family, and because it's family, you have felt like I really, need to show up for them. You may also be the most successful, have the most, money in your family. So people, pull on you for your resources. And you have a big heart, which most Leos are known to have. So I feel like they know that, and they use that against you because you are a kind person, and you don't want to see people have to struggle. I feel like because you came from struggle maybe before you became successful, so you know what it is to be in that survival mode all the time. Queen of Cups, Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're really a warrior when it comes to the disenfranchised and the less fortunate. You may even do that for work. You might be like a social worker. You might deal with like special needs. Like, I'm just gonna say people. It could be adults or children, and I feel like you love it. On one hand, you're always willing to help, but it's become too much. I feel like some of you, made being the person to sacrifice all the time for others. I feel like you've made that your personality. And I feel like you just want to explore other parts of yourself, okay? And not feel guilty for, putting up some defense here, some boundaries against people. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Why is another sword here? Four of Pentacles. Some of you may have even helped so much to the point where now you're having some financial issues. or this may even been somebody that advised you, like, listen, you keep helping out your family members, maybe even, using your own resources for work because you know that whatever company you work for, especially if it's like a nonprofit, they don't have the funds always to get things done. So you use your own resources, your own personal money to make things happen. And so maybe this is like an accountant or just somebody that's a little bit financially savvy, and they're telling you, like, listen, you're down to your last coins, or you're about to be down to your last coins. You need to pull back a little bit here. Okay. Why is this Ace of Swords here? King of Cups. And then the Queen of Pentacles is that, I said King of Cups. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's still giving me like you need somebody more on your level. Let me use these Kipper cards, see if there's anything else, and then I'm gonna ask, because I feel like your love life is pulling on me to ask about that. So I'm gonna do that next. Bad health and unexpected income. Yeah, maybe I feel like you may be expecting some income to come in, and then and this might be where this financial advisor came in. They said, rather than giving it away like you usually do, because in this card, he's like dropping a coin in somebody else's hand, and then you also have thief at the bottom of the deck. So instead of giving it to someone else, because somebody's going to come to you with a sob story here, like they usually do, and you're going to help them. And instead of doing that, let's take this money, these funds, to help yourself, replenish your savings account, take a trip, like, let's nurture ourselves now. It's time. It's your time. Yeah, change. It's time to change it up. Toil and labor. Yeah, I feel like, again, it's kind of giving the same messages. You put in a lot of work for others. High honors. Yeah, and maybe some of you do it for your ego. It feeds your ego to help people. I don't know, but I feel like most of you are doing this straight because this is just who you are. This is your heart. But some of you are doing it because it boosts your ego. Yeah, you might want to look into that and find out why is that, and is that really healthy for you? Okay, so let's go ahead into the love life here. Yeah, I feel like somebody is pulling on my energy. So there may be a love interest that wants to come through for Leo. Please tell them about Leo and their love life right now. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, the Devil. Wow, the Empress and the Devil to come out next to one another. That, I'm really curious of what that means. Two of Swords. Maybe somebody, like, maybe you've shown somebody like a darker side of you, like, and they're like, I just want That's a lot of cards. Hold on. I just want that loving side back. So maybe you had to get with somebody recently, tell somebody off or whatever, or they crossed the boundary with you. Four of Cups, yeah, like you may not be speaking to somebody right now, or you got them, you kind of have them in the doghouse, or somebody has you in the doghouse. Take it how it resonates. Four of Cups and Six of Cups. Yeah, they just want to reunite with you. They went to, like, they're reminiscing about the good times. I feel like when I did a pick a card yesterday, 7-day, what's coming up in the next 7 days, and I feel like that was one of the piles was saying something similar to that. So you may have chosen that pile if you watched the video from yesterday. If not, go ahead and check it out. Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody could have been juggling you and you found out. Now take this how this resonates. It could have been like they've been going back and forth, talking to their ex, messaging their ex, and you found out. Or you just feel like this person has not made you the priority. Or take this how it resonates. Maybe they said that you haven't made them a priority, because it does seem like you have your hands in a lot of things, Leo, with work and maybe taking care of family members. So yeah, they feel like you haven't prioritized them or this relationship. And I feel like you told them they need to decide. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Like, is it your family or me? Or is it, and that's it. I don't feel like you told them like they have to like completely ignore their family. But they're like, you're giving a lot of energy to other people. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Like, you're keeping me at bay. It feels like this person doesn't let you fully in. The Emperor. Could be somebody of Aries or Capricorn energy. Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Tower. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, I feel like this person is trying to clean up a mess, okay? With this Eight of Pentacles and Tower. Or again, take it how it resonates. They're telling you to clean up your mess. Like, you need to destroy a few things, get rid of a few things, reorganize a few things in order to make this relationship your priority, or one or more of a priority. Eight of Cups. They may have given you an ultimatum, or you gave them an ultimatum. Page of Wands. You may have talked to them too about immature behavior, or they said that you weren't mature. I feel like there were some things said that really hurt this person, but not in a way that like you were trying to hurt their feelings, but you had to say things like just like no filter here, because the Queen of Swords tells it like it is, okay? I feel like you just had to just give them what it was, no more sugarcoating it, because I feel like you tried maybe before to drop hints or, say subtle things, but they weren't picking up what you were putting down, okay? So you had to come at them like, listen, this is what it is. I'm like almost out the door here. You need to figure this out. Yeah, Ace of Wands. If you want a new beginning with me, you got some things to work on. Why is the Tower here? Four of Wands, Nine of Wands. Yeah, like I feel like this even, for some people, maybe you've been in this long-term relationship with this person and they haven't given you like a real commitment. You know, you may want marriage, or you may want to move in together, or I don't know, buy a pet together. I don't know. It could be something where you want more of a commitment from them, or vice versa. Okay. And you're like, it's now or never, or I'm, I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna hold up and waiting for you forever. Okay, Ace of Cups and the Fool. Yeah, you're like, I want a new beginning. It's either going to be a new beginning with you, with the Ace of Cups and the Fool, or it's going to be a new beginning with somebody else. But I'm ready for new energy. I'm tired of feeling this way with this devil energy. Let's clarify that. Why is the devil here? Seven of Cups. Yeah, I'm tired of delusions, justice. Yeah, I need things to be balanced. And King of Swords. Okay, so now we have counterparts out here. And then at the bottom of the deck is Death. So yeah, you're asking for some transformation here. It's like, I need to see some things change between us, okay? Or, and I think with Justice, of course, the Justice card, she's usually always wearing a blindfold. But I feel like this person thought that you didn't see the things that they were doing or the games that they were playing. With the Seven of Cups, they thought they were really had you going with the delusions, okay? The smoke, the mirrors. And no, you seen what was up. Maybe you didn't see right away because you wanted to see this person in a good light, but you've been up on it more longer than they thought you've been up on it. Like I said, I feel like you've been dropping subtle hits about, how displeased you were about certain things, and they just weren't getting it, okay? So you had to come at them straight up. Okay. Let's see what these love oracle messages are saying. I'm gonna do one from this deck and one from the other deck, and then I will close it out with an angel message, okay? To help you, give you some advice. Please tell me about Leo's love life. Okay. All right, so this person could very well be your twin flame, and that's why you challenge one another, or you're challenging them right now. Look for the signs for our connection. As your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice that we are very similar and share the same vision. There's a connection between us that we cannot be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Look out for signs for the love. For my love, it is me sending you. Yeah, so, yeah, this person needs to work on themselves because you've worked on yourself maybe, and you're like, I need you to, be on the same level I am. I'm feeling so urged towards you. I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and allures me. I want your touch. I'm craving you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Okay. Please come home. Okay. Yeah, because you're not, maybe you have moved out, or, or you might have your own place and you guys usually stay at each other's place, but you haven't been staying over. But yeah, don't get distracted by that as well. I feel like this person's trying to distract you with, physical stuff. Because, if you're not talking to somebody for a while, you guys are kind of cold, both of you kind of want that attraction again. But don't let them use that as a distraction either. You got, I feel alone and in the dark. Where's my light? Yeah, they definitely miss you. I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking about you. They don't need to distract themselves. They need to get on a good foot, okay? I feel unworthy of having you in my life. I feel miserable and lost. Okay. So this person still may be in like a self-pity energy instead of like, okay, what do I need to do to change it? Like act more action instead of just being wallowing in their thoughts. So this is up to you. I mean, I wouldn't wait on this person, but I would, know that they still need time. They're not quite where they understand what you have said, but they aren't quite either wanting to make action towards you, like the right action, or they're still trying to figure out the right things to do to come towards you. Okay. All right. Let me give you an angel message, and then we'll close it out right here, Leo. Acceptance. Let me give you one more. And there's nothing to worry about. Okay. I feel like you also have a new partner at the bottom, though. Just so you know. New partner is at the bottom of the deck. But you have acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. I feel like that's saying don't push people into changing or transforming. Everybody has to do it at their own time, but you don't have to wait, right? You don't have to stay in energy that you know is not good for you, okay? And then there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Yeah, I feel like this goes back to the first spread where it's kind of like time for you to step back and let other people save themselves or figure it out. And if they don't figure it out, that's not your issue. It's time for you to kind of pull your energy back into yourself and for you to start enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I have for you, Leo. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. And I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.